Alright guys, I'm going to speed through today's video because I'm against the clock. It's just turned really dark and grey outside, so the sun is probably going to go behind the clouds and stay there till it sets, but I have a small but mighty little secondhand book haul for you guys today. So let's just jump straight in. So I have 6 books today. All but one of them were $2 each and one was $3. So 12, 34, 15 bucks all up today, which is a pretty good buy, I think, for the amount of books that I have. But the first one I got is a little outside of my usual picks, but it is Sally Hepworth's Mad Mabel. This one was the $3 book, and I have not read anything from Sally Hepworth, but in this sort of style of book, so I thought I would pick it up because I have seen it going around at the moment, and I always love when I can find new-ish books on the shelf. I don't know how recent this one is, but I feel like it's pretty, yeah, it was published in 2025, so it's not that old. So yeah, and it's in such good condition. I reckon the person's just read it once and then donated it, which good for me. Hopefully I like it though. So the concept of this one is it follows Mabel's story. She was the youngest serial killer in Australia, and she's telling her story because while they called her a murderer, she called it justice, which is a little tag here. I don't know if this is completely fictional or if it is based off of an actual person, but I'm intrigued to see, and I could just Google that information, but why not just read it? But I love books that are either set in Australia or written by Australians. So yeah, a great buy for me today. The next one I picked up is Our Stop by Laura Jane Williams. This one was $2. This one sounds like a fun concept. It's where two people are continually getting the same train, and the guy they don't actually speak to each other, but the guy wants to get to know her. So he puts an ad out in a matchmaking column asking if she will go on a date with him, and the only sort of like identifier that he had is that she got on the train with a coffee stain on her top. So that is how she saw the article and then was asked on a date. So I thought that was a fun concept, so I picked that one up. The next book that I got is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. I have a couple of other books by Sarah Adams, but I have not read them yet. But this one is, I think, after the cheat sheet, which is what I own, and it was $2. So I always pick up romance books because they're always easy reads. So generally I'm going to like it. It's like the more specific troped books that I might not 100% get along with, but a sports romance, I'll either like it or I'll love it. So it's rare that I dislike a book completely. So I just picked that one up. The next one I got, this one's also a little bit outside of my usual, but I have seen it going around for a while now and was just kind of excited to see it. So it is The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton, and I'm probably mispronouncing that. This one was $2, but the concept of this one just sounds very, very intriguing. So we're following Evelyn Hardcastle. I don't know if everyone in this particular house where this book is set is stuck in sort of like a time loop, but Evelyn Hardcastle is continually murdered, and then when the day resets, the guy that's trying to solve her murder comes back in a different person's body every single time. So yeah, I just thought this was a fun concept, and I think it should be a good book to read. So when I saw it for $2, I grabbed it. And then the next one I got is a Nora Roberts book. It's called The Awakening. It is book 1 of the Dragon Heart Legacy. So I got this one for $2. This one follows a woman who decides that she needs to have a break, so she goes to Ireland, which is her father's homeland, where she then walks into this woods and ends up in a different world, essentially. So yeah, I like anything that's sort of like a little bit mystical, fantasy, whatever. And Nora Roberts, she's probably got like 100 books behind her, so you know, she's obviously a good writer, so I'm excited to see what this one's about. I think when this book was published, there was only 2 books in the works, so this one and the second one. So I don't know if they're a continued series or if there's now probably 10 books in the series out, but if I like it, I can go looking for the next ones. But this one was $2 if I didn't say already. And then the last one, which is also $2, is Drop Dead by Lily Chu. I have seen these books all over Audible. They're free in the membership. And to find the physical, I was super excited. I have not listened to them, but it is an option when I do want to read this. So this book is about an obituary writer who unintentionally writes the obituary of a woman that hasn't passed yet. And this particular woman was I think an author who had a very mysterious past. And then when she goes to rectify the situation and actually learn more about this particular woman's life, another author has the same idea, and in the middle of them trying to basically get this woman's story, she actually passes away. So whether they continue trying to find out about the mystery in this woman's past, I don't know. That is a mystery to me, and I will find out when I read the book. But I just thought the concept was kind of fun, and yeah, so I picked it up, and it was $2. So hopefully I like it, but if not, $2. So yeah, that is the last book that I have, and this is my small little haul. But like I said, it's a pretty good haul, and yeah, hopefully I like all of these books. That is it for this video, short and sweet today, hopefully, and I will catch you in the next video. Hope whatever you're reading is a 5-star. Bye.